So, Jessie, I looked up how fast a millisecond is, and it's 1,000th of a second. And according to Brad in audio, it takes about 300 milliseconds for a human eye to blink. So it's
wow. So no one on this planet Earth would realize
that it was a shorter day.
Yeah.
Guess not.
I mean, after a long weekend, Cynthia, I would love a shorter day. But
yes, but a millisecond isn't really going to cut it, or a fraction of. All right, what's in store weather-wise for us, Jessie?
You know what? The smoke and haze, unfortunately, it's sticking around for some areas. Not as bad as the long weekend, though. Over the course of the long weekend, we were stuck under that special air quality statement, and some warnings have been issued. Those have lifted because we've seen a bit of improvement, a little bit of movement in the atmosphere. Still that haze, though, it's blanketing parts of the Great Lakes. It's the worst up towards northern Saskatchewan, Manitoba, as well as northwestern Ontario. There's also a whole lot of wildfire smoke impacting areas south of the border, New York and Boston, some major cities being impacted by this poor air quality right now. And we're slowly watching that smoke, that next round of it, to be pushed up north of the border, entering parts of the Golden Horseshoe by Thursday. So tomorrow it's still hazy, but then Thursday we're looking at more smoky conditions, very temporarily before it starts to push out entirely, and it looks like better air quality in the forecast for this weekend. 28 degrees right now. Very little in the way of humidity, although temperatures are gradually climbing over the next few days. 20 is your overnight low. Could see a little bit more of that haze under partly cloudy skies, but that wind, it's quite breezy, especially through tomorrow. Gusts close to about 30 kilometers per hour if you are by the water, and similar conditions. Again, a breezy south wind for Thursday, which is why we're seeing that return of that wildfire smoke across the region. So just be mindful of that. It's a dry start to tomorrow, hazy sunshine, and then that risk of some pop-up isolated thunderstorms and showers, but not everyone will see them. In fact, this model, it's keeping Toronto dry. It's mostly targeting the Niagara Falls region and then north and west of the GTA. We should be dry but smoky and hazy for Thursday before temperatures climb further. And that humidity, it does creep up. And by early next week, we will be feeling more like the low 40s. And yes, we're expecting another heat wave, unfortunately. It gets going probably Friday or Saturday. Saturday for sure. It looks like daytime highs shoot up into the low 30s. And it's going to be a stretch of possibly 3 or 4 days of that. Right now, it looks like Saturday right through Tuesday could see daytime highs in the low 30s, feeling more like the mid to upper 30s or low 40s once you factor in that humidity. Mostly dry conditions throughout the next several days, and then that risk of showers and thunderstorms comes late on the day on Tuesday.
It has been a hot summer. Thanks, Jessie.
Thanks.